Hello to all you wonderful and amazing expecting couples out there. This question a lot during my session. It's about, is it safe to travel in pregnancy? So, safe to travel in pregnancy, the first question I ask my clients sitting across is that, what are you scared? Video, you share it, you press the like button. And please understand this also, that when I consult with my expecting clients, I go through their reports, I see their scans, and I have their medical history. So if your doctor or your healthcare provider is telling you something else, you need to follow that to the word T. But you can also cross refer this, and this is mostly for women who do not have any complications during the pregnancy and who are not having any restrictions on their movement. Nature has secured the baby in your womb in something called an amniotic sac, which is a thin sac. It's a pretty strong sac. And in that, there is water, and your baby is floating. So, yes, unless you bump and crash and fall or cause too much of an impact on this sac, it's going to remain intact. So, like climbing stairs or a train journey, or a flight or a bump, it does not shake the baby up. But where it can shake is shake you up. Yeah. Your back is weak, you have a weak core. So a journey can affect your back. So say you're doing a really bumpy long journey and you have to sit through it. Now that's going to hurt your back. You're going to be tired, you're going to be exhausted, and that's the way a travel gets to the baby. The first thing I tell the mothers is, are you doing a daily commute, or are we talking about traveling on a holiday or taking a journey somewhere else where you have to take a flight or you have to take a train, and or you're going by road? So if it is a daily commute, right, wear comfortable shoes. Wherever you're going, wear comfortable shoes. You could wear maternity panties, or that gives a nice support to your abdomen. And when you are getting off or getting on the public transport, just be careful about your whereabouts. People are going to, you know, take care of you, so you don't have to worry about that. And stay away from the crowd and manage yourself very well. And if you anticipate that there is going to be a little bump or a jerk, you just take your hands and you just put it on your abdomen and support the abdomen. In India, especially the country that I live, our roads are very bad. Our roads are very bad. So moms are very scared about uh, public transport, especially traveling in something called an auto or a taxi or a cab, right? So I tell the moms that if it's possible, that you hire somebody and you travel with them regularly. That would be a good idea. And the person knows that yes, you are expecting, or if you are meeting a new cabbie and it doesn't show that you're pregnant, you can always tell them that, listen, I'm expecting. So could you be a little slow? The braking could be a little soft, but all this is beyond the driver's control. So first thing I want to tell the mothers is, if you have no restrictions on the travel, don't worry, because like I said, you need to be comfortable during the travel. Your comfort is the most important thing during your traveling. So comfortable shoes, I mean footwear, a comfortable seat. You can take a small cushion and fit it in your back. You are hydrated. If it's a long journey, how do you manage it? And if it's really tiresome and tedious, could you change your times and go in a timeline where the peak traffic is less, or you opt for work from home most number of days, and the option is open now after COVID, and then you just have to go to your workplace, you know, um, not every day. Otherwise, there's no harm in your traveling. All you have to take care is your balance. So when you're getting up the escalators, getting down the escalators, you're going into the stairways, you need to just take care of your balance. Always hold on to the railing, move slowly, move at your pace. And like I said, any anticipation that there's a little jerk or a bump, you just hold your abdomen. More than anything, I tell the mothers that if you have a commute back from work and it's going to be late, it's going to be long, you need to eat something before you leave, not too full because you don't want to feel queasy. A lot of mothers do have motion sickness, but it should not be that by the time you get back from work, uh, home, and you're drained and tired and your acidity levels have risen. So I always tell the pregnant moms to carry some snack and a little water on you. And yeah, the bladder. Yeah. So you would want to empty your bladder before you start commuting and be mindful. But if you have to use the public toilet, please use the public toilet. There will be another videos where I'm going to talk about urinary tract infection, where women feel that they want to hold up the urine in their bladder and not use the toilets. We'll come to that later. So what happens when you hold in your urine into your bladder? So plan your toilet trips. Make sure you're not too hungry or too full. Carry a snack, carry your water, comfortable shoes, mindful. And if there is a colleague or somebody who's traveling in the same route or going with you, you can have someone as a buddy to travel along with you, right? And on days when you're tired and exhausted, like I said, take the option of the work from home, or you don't feel like using a public transport and it's a peak hour, then you wait a little bit in the office, stretch your feet up, and then leave a little when your time on the road is not going to be too long. Now, the next category is what do you do when you have long distance travel? Long distance travel is you need to first look at whether it's really necessary. Second thing, you need to inform your doctor, your obstetrician, and get a clearance that you can travel. The third thing is look for the most shortest and convenient way for you to travel. Shortest and convenient way may not be the same. Sometimes it's the flight which is the shortest, but some others may have air sickness or their blood pressures may not be stable. So your doctor will tell you whether you can. So then the flight may not be very comfortable or it's a very long flight compared to doing the same journey longer by a train or a tube where you can get up, you can stretch, or you take the first class so you can put your feet up, you can lie down, even if it's an overnight journey. So the shortest journey may not be the most convenient journey, and the longest journey may not be the most cumbersome journey. So you are going to look at your convenience, that will you be able to stretch your back? Would you want to finish it faster and you feel you get there faster, or on the commute you want to be comfortable? That's the question. Now, again, what happens is when we take on a travel, things like whether your food timing, your sleep timing, and using the toilet is what changes, and that's what will change the dynamics of your body. If you're not eating on your time, acidity, and you have heartburns, and your blood sugars dip. If you're not resting, then you're tired and because of the exhaustion, that will affect your blood pressure and your vitals. And again, if your bowels are not clear, you're not able to go to the toilet, and you want to restrict going to the toilet when you travel, then you're not drinking enough water. So that is going to affect your vitals again. So, not to get on to the travel bug, that the travel bug doesn't bite you. For a pregnant woman, she needs to make sure that during the travel phase, she's able to keep her meals, her rest, and the toilet trips as close to normal as possible. I'm saying as close to normal. Yes, maybe you're drinking less fluids, maybe the gap may be a little longer, and you know uh, you may get little less rest than what you are getting, but the scope should not be too much that the travel has exhausted you. So if you need to do a transit travel, stay over someplace and then move on the next day, that is also a good idea. The whole point is you need to be comfortable. You see, I'm going on saying you need to be comfortable, you need to be comfortable, because please understand this: if you are comfortable, yes, then your baby is fine. So this is what I keep reiterating in every video, and I've been talking to all my clients and I've been telling them this again and again and again. Let's work on the mother's physical health. Let's work on the mother's mental health. The baby is taken care of. What you eat, what you think, and what you feel affects the baby. Most of the time, we are so obsessed and so driven at taking care of the baby so much that we forget to take care of ourselves. Now, you need to understand that you and your baby are one single entity. So, If you are fine, they are fine. So whether you're doing a daily commute or whether you're traveling to a distant place, we'll do the holiday bit later, like what kind of a destination to choose and stuff like that. We'll come back on a video. Your comfort is the most important. Your timelines, what you're going to wear, how you're going to travel, how you're going to spend time traveling, sitting, standing, posture. Will it be too crowded? Will it be too claustrophobic? Those are the things. So just imagine yourself and imagine the baby inside you. So it's like as if you're a kangaroo and you have the little baby kangaroo in your pouch. Now the mommy kangaroo has to have things all around her perfectly so the baby is nice and comfortable. So understand that you need to be comfortable and fine with yourself, and then your baby is absolutely fine. So travel safe, and obviously now with the COVID, your mask everywhere, protect yourself, maintain the social distancing, and just enjoy your journey. Take care. God bless. And this is Rakhi Kapoor sending you loads and loads of love, good health, happiness, abundance of great things for you, your family, and your baby. God bless.